All right, hyped to be here with Cowboys running back Tony Pollard. You're here with Ascent Protein. We'll get to that in a second, but first, got to play a little game called What's in the Cards. This is super simple. I'm going to pull out a card here. You're going to tell me if the next one is going to be higher or lower. If you get it right, you get an easy question. You get it wrong, you get a hard question. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, first one here. 6, higher or lower?
Higher.
All right, he said higher. It's a 10, you got it right, so you get an easy question. What's your favorite play from this season?
Favorite play? Probably the touchdown run I had against the Panthers.
Yeah, that was like kind of breaking a little bit of a touchdown drought, so I'm sure that felt like a big relief.
Yep.
Love that. All right, next one. You think it's going to be higher or lower than that 10 of diamonds?
Lower.
Lower? All right, that's probably a smart play. It's exactly a 10. I feel like that counts.
Lower?
That counts as lower. I'll give you that one. You got that one right. What's your favorite part of playing for the Cowboys? You know, it's an overwhelming kind of organization, right? It's so popular. Is there one moment you can pinpoint in your career that was like, this is a really big deal?
I would say just always having the TV games.
Yeah.
You know, we always have the Thanksgiving game. We always, like, for the most part, it's probably like 2 or 3 games that we have that's not televised.
Yeah. Is there something as a player that gives you more like juice during a primetime game, or is it the same preparation as always?
It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little different once it's like a Monday night or a Sunday night or something like that.
Yeah, give you a little something different. All right, higher or lower than that 10 of spades?
Lower.
Safe play. All right, I mean, this guy is dominating this game. He had Puka here earlier. He was getting none of these right. You're crushing every single one. All right, what did you think when you saw the script for this season?
That's a trick question?
No, it's an easy question. What'd you think? Come on, it's on the easy side of it here.
You right. I ain't like how I finished off.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
If you could say something to the scriptwriter, if you could give him some feedback, what would it be?
You should have been in the Super Bowl.
All right, well, take that into advisement. Nameless, faceless scriptwriter Tony Pollard says you should have put him in the Super Bowl. All right, higher or lower than that 5?
I'm going to go lower.
Risky bet. We'll see how it turns out. All right, you got your first one wrong. That is a 7 of hearts. What was the biggest challenge this year to kind of taking over that full running back 1 workload with Zeke moving on to the Patriots?
I would say being smart with my body as far as like treatment, you know, doing things ahead of time before I got hurt, getting more massages, getting more body work, things like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's something those of us on the outside don't take enough of account for because, I mean, I do a show with Austin Eckler, and he's always talking about, like, man, the way my body feels after a game where I'm carrying the full workload versus what it feels like when I'm splitting it with someone else. It's totally different, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, so higher or lower than that 7 of hearts?
Lower.
Bold move. It is higher. Unfortunately, that means you get another hard question. What stands out, like from a health perspective? We just talked about this. I knew you were coming into the season dealing with an injury after the 49ers game in the playoffs. To start the season, did you feel 100%? Was there ever a moment where you felt like you were fully yourself this year?
I would say the Carolina game is when I probably felt like I was back to my old self.
Okay. Yeah, so
probably like midway through the season.
Yeah, right, because that whole time beforehand, you're still dealing with something. And again, that's like we say on the outside, oh, this guy's 100%, he's playing, but we don't really know what's going on there. All right, next one. You think it's higher or lower than that 9?
Lower.
Lower, all right. Boom, he's got a 4. What do you think is the first song Usher's going to sing at halftime, and are you an Usher fan? This one made it in the easy questions? This feels like a hard question.
This is definitely hard.
Okay, let's do a different one. What's something about Dak Prescott that people don't know that they should know?
Man, he's a true competitor no matter what you're playing. Like, you could be playing the smallest game, like this card game, like get them going like it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, we need him here playing this one because, I mean, you did pretty good. You split a good amount between the higher or lower. You played this game well. All right, you're here on behalf of Ascent Protein. I'm excited to hear about this. Tell me about what you got going on here.
Yeah, I teamed up with Ascent spring 2023, and they have a lot of different proteins that they can to offer. They have the plant-based protein, post-workout protein. They have pre-workout. They have the regular post-workout proteins. They have lots of different flavors. My favorite would probably be chocolate or vanilla bean.
This one here, the chocolate one?
Chocolate or the vanilla bean. And the pre-workout, I would say, is probably the strawberry lemonade. That's my favorite flavor.
Hey man, I tell you what, it's good when you can find a good protein source. As one of the folks behind the camera was kind enough to say, he said, hey, you look like a big protein guy, so I get to keep these. So I'm excited to try them, man. Hey, Tony, appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Good luck this offseason with everything coming up.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
Appreciate it, man. All right, cool. Thanks.